And good morning, everyone. I'm going to spotlight my video so you can see them a little bit bigger. Of course, I will have a little square off to the right as well. And if you could please mute yourself if you're not already muted, that would be great. Welcome to Yoga Shalom at home in this restorative practice on the mat. Welcome to all of you from Olive Alliance for Jewish Renewal and all the practitioners who've been with us really since August. Thanks for keeping faith and returning week to week. We are going to take a week off next week and then come back with a series for light and freedom in December. And we'll just keep rolling through weekly practices. And I'll let you know what they'll be. And you can always find them on my Facebook page and in my newsletter. If you don't get my newsletter and you'd like to get it, please let me know. Today is all about engaging and expanding our parasympathetic nervous system. The autonomic nervous system consists of the sympathetic and the parasympathetic, which is what we call the fight or flight reaction. It's important when we're in danger or in distress. We need our sympathetic nervous system so that we can get out of there. And these days it's important to balance that out with the parasympathetic nervous system. It's the one that we're going to engage today with work with a bolster, a pillow, a blanket. It's going to have a calming and relaxing effect. It's going to restore health, sleep, balance, digestion. It restores the organs. And it's also going to give us an opportunity to see what it is that we need for ourselves and give thanks for the blessings in our lives. So as I mentioned, we're going to be using pillows, bolsters, and blankets. So if you don't have a yoga bolster, just grab a pillow from your couch. That'll work just fine, or a pillow from the bed, or an extra pillow. I'm sitting on my meditation pillow right now. I'm going to talk you into the poses, and we're also going to utilize some mudras today if you want to try them. Now, we've done mudras before. Mudras are hand gestures which connect to specific benefits for our minds, bodies, and spirits. And if you practice these mudras every day, I recommend twice a day for 10 minutes. They really can make a big difference. They did for me. There's flashcards which you can get, yoga mudras. I highly recommend those. Those are wonderful. So all of the mudras that we're going to do today are meant to influence the calming of our mind, our body, and our spirit. They're going to release anxiety. They're going to release stress. And they're going to allow the parasympathetic nervous system to balance out the events of recent weeks. So here they are close up because you may not be able to see them when we're far away. We're going to start with Jnana, which is chin mudra, which we normally do. It's just your thumb and forefinger put together in a circle. In Jnana mudra, we place our hands over, just palm down over our knees. That opens our heart center and really will improve our breathing. So we're going to start with our breathing practice. When we go to the mat, we're going to start with a heart opening, and we're going to reverse that and put our hands upward into chin mudra, which is going to further open our heart center. Then we're going to go to Vajra mudra. Vajra is a clasping of hands, and you put your forefingers together. We're going to do a forward cobbler to help us really connect into what we need for ourselves. Next, we're going to do some restorative side supported, and this is Mushti Mudra. Tuck your thumb into your fingers, Mushti. I love Mushti Mudra because it's easy to do, but you can really feel the effects of it. It is a stress releaser, so when you feel like you're getting stressed, tuck your thumb into your hands and bring it to your heart center. We're going to use Mushti Mudra in our side work. Mushtika Mudra. Mushtika Mudra is when you put your knuckles together and your thumbs. We're going to use this when we do our balasana. So this is a wonderful mudra, and it just brings a lot of balance. Apana Mudra is the hardest one. Bring two fingers together with index and pinky up. Apana is for releasing grief and stress, and we're going to do that with our legs up. And then I'm going to ask you to do Apana and bring your hands down to the sides. And then finally, we're going to come into Anjali Mudra, prayer pose, for our healing circle to bring balance to the healing in our own lives and the healing for others. So if you're ready, I'd like to begin with our pranayama practice. So I'm going to ask you to come to a seated, comfortable position. We're going to do Kumbhaka breath today, which is a technique of breathing through your nose, once again, inhaling through nose, and then pausing after you've inhaled, and then exhaling slowly through your nose and pausing after you exhale. And I'm going to be counting off these breaths for you. It's a rather long practice, so after we start into the pranayama, I'll get you breathing, and then we'll go into the Kumbhaka breath. So let's spend just a few more moments clearing your mind of anything you don't need today. Any unwanted, niggly, or negative thoughts. Imagine yourself packing up a suitcase with anything you need. Jennifer, I've got it. I'm still up here. Imagine packing up a suitcase with anything that you don't need. It's a beautiful day. The leaves of fall are falling from the trees. Imagine the wind is blowing the clouds. I'm going to need you to mute if you're not already muted. That would be helpful. Pack up a suitcase with anything you don't need and place that suitcase outside the door as you hear these beautiful birds and sounds of nature. Swallow in your throat.
As sound is the major source of manifestation. It is a mystery in the same time.
Imagine your thoughts
the knowledge of sound knows
floating
the
away.
secret of the universe. The music that we carry with us does not serve for entertainment, but it is a call for harmony which unifies our soul with the divine. Let us co-create this sacred space and tune our hearts into the high frequency of unconditional love. When we enter this temple, we commit to transform all judgments and thoughts into light. The vibration of our thoughts are the divine forces within us, which are stored here and radiated to all beings. We are creating a center of giving and receiving of all that is good, joyful, and prosperous. Let song, sound, and silence be the vessel for purification, and may this sanctuary be filled with music which joins our hearts together as one.
Dropping your attention now down into your breath. Check in with yourself today. How does your body feel? Where are you at? Eyes, if that's available to you, or just drop your gaze. Soften your gaze. Please make sure that you muted in our practice so that we don't have a lot of echoes or dog barks, background noise, since we're trying to shut those out today. This is our restorative practice, parasympathetic nervous system. So drop your attention into your breath. Empty all your breath and lift from the top of your head, the keter. Imagine a string pulling you up so that your spine lifts a couple inches higher. Drop your shoulders away from your ears. Allow the light of your heart to shine through. Take a couple normal breaths. Once again, just check into where your body is, where your mind is, where your spirit is, and allow your thoughts to drift away like clouds. Allow yourself to come into this time and space dedicated to your own self, your own well-being, your Mishkan, your holy sanctuary, your place. Now empty all your breath. Inhale through your nose and fill your belly, your lower lungs, and your upper lungs. Feel your lungs expand. And release your breath through your nose. Don't allow your spine to collapse. Keep your shoulders relaxed as you empty your breath all the way out, drawing belly button to spine. Inhale into your lower belly, lower lungs, upper lungs. Filling, releasing through your nose, emptying your breath slowly from your upper lungs, releasing any stress, lower lungs, pulling belly button to spine. One more 3-part breath. Inhale through your nose, lower belly, lower lungs, upper lungs. This time fill a little bit more. Feel your collarbones expand. Release breath through your nose. Feel the warmth. Notice yourself releasing all the stress out of your body. This time, inhaling to the count of 5. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. 1, 2. Release your breath to the count of 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And pause with your breath empty to the count of 2. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more. 6. Pause. Exhale to the count of 6. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And pause. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pause. Exhale. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. 1, 2. Inhale. 1, 2. We're going to go to 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Feel that breath. Pause. And release the breath. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Completely empty your breath. And release and breathe normally. Well, check in with yourself and see how your body feels after that breathing. You should feel much more relaxed, and this is a good practice to do before bedtime because it really does slow your heart down and it balances the parasympathetic nervous system. We're going to do one more breath that's really good for opening the parasympathetic nervous system. It's called bees breath. So bring your fingertips out. Place your ears lightly into your ear cavity, into your ear hole, eardrums area. And then bring your hands onto your face. Inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, hum. Release all your breath. Inhale one more time. Inhale. And release on bees breath. Another wonderful breath. Excellent. So, sort of forgot about a little bit about the mudra, Jnana mudra, but now we're going to turn our palms up and do chin mudra. I'm going to invite you to bring your bolster onto your mat and just place it right down the middle of your mat. And bring a pillow under your knees. Bring your feet together, cobbler's pose, and then gently rest yourself back onto your bolster. Palms are up, forefinger and thumb together, chin mudra. Open your heart center. And if you can continue Fill your body with breath. Inhale. And exhale. So continue deepening your breath. Surrender back, allowing your heart to open, allowing your anxiety to melt away. Maybe there's a relationship or something that you'd like to free yourself from in your heart center. Imagine that whatever it is that's constricting your heart, imagining it rising away. And imagine love and peace and healing and forgiveness coming down into your heart. Feel your shoulders relax back. Feel the energy from your feet all the way up to your vagus nerve in your heart, connecting all the way to your brain. Resting. Healing. When you're ready, bring your right leg over to meet your left. Roll yourself onto your left side or your right side. I'm going to do it the other way. Left over to right and roll yourself to your right side. And then push yourself up. Bring yourself face forward on your mat. Take a nice deep inhale, exhale, and release. Bring feet together into cobblers. And just for a moment, just massage the bottoms of your feet. Use your thumbs to massage your feet, and then use your elbows to draw your knees outward. So we have that opening of our heart center and feeling all of that release. Now we're going to take an inward gaze. So let's move into a restorative cobblers. Just bring your feet out a little bit from your mat so that they're not way in to your groin, but just move them out a little bit. I have another pillow here that I'm going to use. Actually, I think I'm going to use two. I'm going to put one here. So remember, this is about working from the ground up. You have to feel completely supported. Maybe I need another blanket. I'm going to bring my mudra into action here. Vajra mudra, which is I'm going to clasp my hands and bring my index fingers together. And then I'm going to begin to fold forward until I rest forward. Now I don't think I'm going to get my forehead onto the bolsters, but I've got my elbows on and I feel very supported. So find a place where you feel supported in this forward fold. If you're very flexible in your hips, you may be able to go all the way down to the floor. I don't have that kind of flexibility, but I do have this much. I'm going to keep my hand in my mudra. Tell you exactly about 6 minutes. We're going to bring our energy towards our innermost needs. What do we need on our mat today? If our mat is our mirror, what is it telling us? And as you do this restorative pose, continue to breathe into your back. Release your chin down. Allow your elbows to become heavy. Your knees fall outward. And feel your spine being flexible, folding inward. Gazing inward. After I've been at my computer for a few hours, this is where I come. Breathe, release. Make sure your neck is released. Make sure you continue your deep breath. Use the counting if you need to. Inhaling and releasing. If you feel thoughts coming into your mind, just imagine them floating away. Let go and let God. Feel all the burdens falling away from your shoulders. If you feel the need to sigh, please do so. And when you feel ready, push yourself up with your arms and bring your blanket down and your pillow to the side of your mat. We're going to go into a restorative side supported gentle twist. You can use a block if you want to. Let's come down onto, I'm going to time this so I know where we're at. Come down onto your right side first. If you need a pillow under your head, that's fine too. I don't think I do. Or maybe I do. Remember, it's from the mat up. So I'm going to bring myself slowly with my arms down onto my right side. I'm going to do mushti mudra. I'm going to tuck my thumb in to my fist, to my fingers. And then I'm going to bring that hand down. And I'm going to leave my legs, my knees together, and bring a blanket in between them. My right arm is also in mushti mudra. My right hand, it's down on the mat. Inhale. Raise your left arm up. And if it's available to you, just bring it all the way to the other side. Keep your knees to the right and bring your left arm all the way over to the left. If that feels like too much, you can bring your arm here. Just raise your shoulder up. And bring your arm over. Allow your spine to release, your hips to relax down into the mat. Allow your left shoulder to relax down, your heart to open. Breathe. I have my feet stacked onto one another, while my knees are stacked together so that my hips are not too far to the left, but my spine is twisted to the left side. If you want to go a little one step farther with this, you could bring your right foot down and your left over. And bring your left arm over and push yourself up. Let's go to the other side. I'm gonna bring my pillow here so I can be on the same side as facing you. So gently bring yourself down to the mat. Bring my blanket between my knees. Bring myself all the way down. Gently come down. I'm going to do my mudra in both hands, bringing left arm down all the way to the ground. Inhale, exhale, draw your right arm over, all the way to the right side. Gentle twist. Stack your feet. Make sure that they're just below your hips, that your knees are stacked. Heart over hips, hips over feet, in a straight line on the mat. Relax your right shoulder down. Relax your left hip into the mat. Close your eyes and breathe. Open your heart. Release anything you don't need. I have my thumbs tucked into my fingers. Mushti Mudra. Smile in your mouth. Bring a blessing into your heart, something that you're thankful for. Feel the flexibility in your spine, releasing expectations, bringing flexibility and hope into your heart center. Bring your right arm all the way up. Bring it to meet the left. Use your hands to gently push yourself up, slowly. This is probably my favorite part of this practice. It's our supported balasana, or child's pose. I always feel so safe in this pose. I'm going to use my bolster again. I just feel like it. You can use your bolster or your pillow, whatever you might need. I think I'm going to spend a few moments getting yourself set. I'm going to bring my blanket under my knees, because that's kind of what I want to do. I'm going to bring my legs a little bit wide with my bolster in front of me. So it takes a few moments to get yourself set, but once you are, it's really worth it, because you can really release yourself. I'm going to bring this blanket on top. Inhale. And exhale, and then just gently bring yourself down with your heart onto your bolster. Now, the mudra that I've paired with this is knuckles together with thumbs together. I'm just going to bring that in front of me, and that doesn't exactly feel good because my arms are a little bit too short. So I think I'm going to let that go. If you have your bolsters, and you can do Jnana Mudra, which is the mudra we started with, and just keep your palms onto the mat. I think that's going to be a much better option. So come down onto your bolster, rest your left cheek. Rest your hands onto the mat, extend them in front of you. Open your knees, allow your belly to relax down. Allow your heart to sink down and melt. Just feel like a child who is being nurtured, protected, completely rested, restored, and rebalanced. And imagine that vagus nerve running from your heart to your mind. And breathe. If you need to switch and put your other cheek onto the other side, do that now. Keep your mudra if you can. Continue to breathe and enjoy this restorative practice. Melt your heart down, over forward. Deepen your breath. And when you feel ready, push yourself up. Take a nice deep breath and release. Cross your feet. Sit back so you're doing a safe transition. Bring your right foot in front and your left foot in front on either side of your bolster. Inhale, exhale, and one deep fold forward. Nice. And we're going to move to our chair, or the side of your bed is a good thing to do.
I am a bridge to peace.
Bringing ourselves into this mudra, bring a which we apana mudra, pinky and index fingers extended, and bring yourself right down onto your legs, up your chair, or you could put your legs up the side of your couch or your bed. Mudra, palms up to your side. Allow anything that you don't need to float out through your feet. This could be grief or stress. This could be anxiety. Keep ring and third finger together with your thumb, index and pinky fingers extended, and breathe. Allow your shoulders to rest back, your hips to rotate outward, your spine.
Shalom,
Hug your knees into your chest and rock from side to
We
side.
are a bridge to peace. We close our eyes and breathe, sending our hope and love
Bring your feet onto the mat.
to the world.
Release your mudra.
Together we
Feel your feet flat on the mat. Push through your feet and up into bridge. Open your heart center. I was able to get my mudra back in my hands. I love that. Breathe into your feet. Push through your feet. Bridge to peace. Open your heart center. And release down. Grab your knees. Once again, rock from side to side. And release your knees down to the right side. And release. So let's find a comfortable spot for a supported Savasana, Shavasana. I'm going to use a pillow under my head, and I'm going to use my bolster under my knees. So just spend a moment to get yourself into a really good supported Shavasana. A little tricky, getting there. Inhale. Lower yourself back onto your mat. Bolster under your knees. Release any mudra that you might have, or if you want to bring your hands back into chin mudra with forefinger and thumb connected with hands towards the sky. Lie back onto your mat. Settle back into a relaxed and supported place. Imagine a warm blanket being drawn up over your feet and your ankles, your shins, calves, and knees. Up over your thighs, and your hips roll outward. Your legs are so heavy they just melt into the earth. And that warm blanket being drawn up over your hands, forearms, backs of your arms, elbows. Allow your shoulders to rotate outward. Allow the light of your heart to shine upward. Feel the beat of your heart. Nekavim, nekavim, chalulim, chalulim. All the openings and closings, bringing oxygenated, life-giving blood and fluids to every part, every cell, every organ. That warm blanket allowing your arms to become heavy, being tucked up under your chin, and your neck is warm too. Your ear canals open, jaw releases. Your mouth becoming a room, 4 walls, ceiling and floor, tongue suspended within. Allow your eyebrows to drift apart, and the top of your head to release. spend just another minute, memorizing this feeling of complete restoration, relaxation. You can return to this place anytime you need. It's your sanctuary, your Mishkan, your holy place. When you're ready, draw your knees to your chest. Become aware of the mat beneath you. Once again, roll from side to side. Wiggle your toes and fingers. Roll on to your right side, making a pillow of your arms and a blanket of your legs. And push yourself up, seated. Bring your hands into Anjali Mudra as we create our healing circle to end our practice. We'll send our healing prayers out to everyone in need of healing and our blessings for Thanksgiving to everyone in this room and everyone in our country and around the world who might be suffering. So bringing all that we practiced today into this sacred space. From the inside out. And if you have a name that you'd like to call for healing, you can either put it in the chat room or just call it right out to yourself.
Yeah, hi.
Harry does coach.
Thank you. Thank you all for spending this hour of restorative practice on our mat. I hope your parasympathetic nervous systems are feeling well cared for. I wish you a day of light, of wholeness, of peace. Namaste.